Somebody have told you that to speak English fluently, you need to practice shadowing, but nobody have told you how to do it and how to do it effectively. But have you ever found yourself in a situation like me? So before I mimic somebody, I listen to their voice first to get the general idea of how they speak English, of how they speak, of their voice, of their pronunciation and stuff. And I can tell by listening that they're not speaking fast. They're speaking at a very relaxed pace. But when I try to mimic them, it's just like they basically speed their voice up. It's really fast and I just cannot keep up with them. And why does that happen? If you have that question too, then you have come to the right video. Because in this video, I'm not only going to share with you the answer to that question, but also the solution to solve that problem. So the answer to this question lies in just 3 words: how you mimic. I need you to remember these 3 words because it's not just the answer, it's also the solution to the problem that you are having. When you speak, do you often pause, take quick pauses to breathe in, right? You're just speaking normally like this, and then you pause and you continue to speak. And every time you pause like that, you're losing yourself half to a second, 0.5 to 1 second. And just imagine just 5 pauses like that, and you're already 5 seconds slower than the native speaker. And as you continue to speak, as you continue to mimic, you continue to slow down compared to the native speaker. And then it will come to a point when you're falling so far behind that you just cannot keep up with the subtitles and the native speaker, right? Because I've experienced that too, and it's not a fun feeling, guys, and I desperately need a solution to that. And I found out that the key to the native speaker's speed is actually in how they control their breath with what I call the breath holding technique. In this video, I'm going to show you what this breath holding technique is all about and how you can practice them in order to speak English like a native speaker. You breathe in a deep gust of air and you only use that gust of air to speak until the end of the sentence. Well, of course, you can still pause at certain points in the sentence when you feel like it's suitable and it's necessary, but do not breathe in. If you run out of breath, just this may sound silly, but if you run out of breath, just raise your voice tone and slowly lowering it until the end of the sentence. Let's take this speech of Hillary Clinton for an example. You can see that she's also controlling her breath, and she only breathes in at the end of each sentence.
Last night, I congratulated Donald Trump and offered to work with him on behalf of our country. I hope that he will be a successful president for all Americans.
But do not just raise on any words. You have to raise your voice on only nouns, verbs, main verbs, adjectives, adverbs, and words that emphasize on contrast or changes. So in this sentence, the words that you should emphasize on are the first, the nouns: dog, ball, green field, tail, and the words that describes the emotions of the dog: happily and in excitement. You should also emphasize on the main verb of this sentence: chased. The dog happily chased the ball across the green field, wagging its tail in excitement. But do not make the mistake that I made. So like when I first practiced this breath holding technique, I just breathe in a big gust of air and speak it quickly, as quick as I could out, because I thought that if we speak quickly, then it will take less air like that. But no, it's not about that. Just speak slowly and focus on your breath. So let's take an example. The shimmering moon created a breathtaking scene that captivated everyone who paused to behold its tranquil beauty. While you're practicing, just speak slowly and focus on your breathing and your intonation with the highs and lows, just like you're singing a song. While speaking slowly will help you to concentrate more on your breathing, your rhythm, your pacing, your intonation, and will also help you to have more time to think about what you're going to say next. This method will help you avoid unnecessary pauses while you speak. It will also contribute to the natural rhythm and pacing of speech, which will help you sound much more natural and, smooth and confident. And it will also help to calm your voice tone down and help you sound more relaxed while you speak, just like the native speakers.